Hello everybody, my name is Grizzly Adam and welcome back to Space Engineers. So, I have been doing some work as you guys can see. I have extended up some of the windows. I think it looks pretty cool. I had some lights around this room. Oh, that's why. I just had an idea. So, okay, so you guys can, I don't know, you can't see, huh? So, I don't know if you can tell, but when I'm looking at this, my frames are kind of low. When I look away, oh, they're great. They're amazing. Look back at it, it gets really low. And I'm wondering if it's because this ring of lights, because I know lights cause weird shadow things, and it might be causing some issues. Because that's like the only thing I got going on over here right now. I don't have anything else. But anyways, let me take you through a quick tour. Got a couple things I want to do today, so I want to be kind of quick on each little thing so we can get to all the things I want to do. So first, let's start down here, actually. This is the main thing. I have made this little area like I talked about last time. It's basically going to be my little hangar, I guess. This is where I'm going to store my ships. I've got this ring on the outside, all the way around. Ooh, hit the wall. And then I've got these little chambers right here, which I'm gonna put things like assemblers, refineries, stuff like that. That's what I'm guessing. That may change, but for now, that's kind of what I'm thinking I'll put in here. Or maybe what I'll do is like some of the smaller ships I might put one in the inside of here, and then it'll be like iconic. Be like, oh, this is the ship that, you know, like if I go into battle or something and it comes back all beat up, but I end up coming back with like some really good loot, to be like, well, instead of repairing it, let's just stick it in here and, you know, memorialize it or something. Kind of tossing that idea around. So you can see it's plenty big enough. That guy is just kind of sitting there in the entrance, so I was using him as a gauge, and it's got plenty of room around it. So that's that. I spent quite a bit of time building that. Got some of the windows coming up. Let me dive into here so you can see what it looks like from the inside. I think it looks pretty awesome, personally. It looks almost very cathedral, in my opinion. Like, I get like a kind of a cathedral sort of a vibe. Like you're standing here and just these big, tall, you know, windows and stuff are stretching up to the ceiling, and that's kind of what I get. That's kind of the impression I get. And then from the outside, it's like this. Made little pockets for my turrets so they can kind of see and shoot around. This one, I decided to set it back a little bit because otherwise I'd have to put a ring about halfway, and then the numbers were kind of weird and mishmashy, and so I decided to do it like this. This way at least I got basically even, so I could go boom, 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 boom. If I was to put a ring, one of these would be a 3 and the other one would be a 4, and it just got all weird and complicated. So I did it like this. Made it 8 tall. I'm working on these two sections. What I want to try and do, I'm going to try and do this, is make the glass actually sloped. I don't know if I can. As you can see, I did it on this one, and it worked pretty nice. I think it looks really good. If I head on inside, you can see from the inside. I think it looks really good, and I can see it being really cool having it on these ones too. However, I don't know if I can. And at that point, I don't really know what to do. So I'm gonna be toying around. This is gonna be something that's gonna be somewhat incomplete for a while because of that reason, because it's so complicated. but eventually I do want to get that done. So this is going to be a work in progress piece, and thankfully because of symmetry I can just do one end and it does all of them, but it's just a matter of getting the design and getting the angles right so it looks still smooth and not all choppy. So yeah, but otherwise you can see this is coming along pretty good. It's definitely getting the look that I was envisioning. I've got some more plans for underneath. Part of it has to do with the secret project that I'm building, which I haven't made a whole lot of progress on, but it's still going. So what I want to do, there's two things I want to do. We may not have time to do both, but maybe. We're probably not going to finish either one. Let me start with that. We're not going to finish either one. So, hold on. Is this block colored differently? No, it's just because these corners make it look weird. Yeah, okay, it's just the corners that make it look weird. Okay, anyways, sorry about that. Kind of concerned me for a second that the color was different, so it wasn't molding together or whatever. But anyways, so the two things I want to do today. The first one I want to do is I want to build that obstacle course I talked about last time. Okay? Because I was running around underneath in here, in this part, and I was diving in between these, and I was like, oh, it'd be really cool to make an obstacle course. And so I want to do that. And then the other thing I want to do today is I want to build, or at least start a skeleton for my mega grinder. And what I mean by the mega grinder is those guys, eventually we're going to attack and capture those things. Have any more around? No, it looks like that's the only one around right now. The military squad. There are other ones flying around too. But eventually we want to capture those, and we're going to bring them back, and we're just going to grind them up for their pieces. Okay? But the thing is, there's something over there. Almost kind of looks like it. The thing is, oh, did it disappear? It disappeared. The thing is, we don't have that piece to take it apart, so we need to build it. So I think the first thing I want to do is obstacle course. I'm actually really excited about that one because I thought that was such a cool idea. And so we're gonna get work started on that. We're just gonna make it, let's see, we're gonna just do it out of light armor. We're gonna start it as a station because it'll be easier to do it as a station. Okay, where's the sun? There's the sun. I still don't have asteroids on yet. I will turn that on soon. But just not yet. So I want to get the sun shining down on us so we can see what we're doing. So let me turn this off. So let me first start off by making it kind of long. Actually, hold on. I need to set the symmetry. Because I want to... I need this on. Let's see. There we go. So we want a symmetry there. And that's all the symmetry we want, is just one there. So then I can go, there we go, and there we go. So now we can build this out. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna build this out. I don't know. Let's just go for this far for now. Well, that's weird. Oh. That's weird. It was like dark up there and then light back here, something like that. Anyways, so we're gonna build it out this way. The reason why I want it symmetry is because I want to build it such that, like, let's say I might actually upload this to the Steam Workshop at some point once I get it finished and I like it and stuff, just so like two people can like race against each other. It's an obstacle course, so you want to end up racing your friends and stuff. But the Steam Workshop it's a low priority thing. But I want to account for that now, so it's easier later. So we shall do this Let me put the partition wall in. Here we go. This is just the beginning of the wall. Actually, you know what? Maybe the better thing to do. Is there, other than windows? See, the problem with the windows is they're set on the edge of the block, not in the center. Do we have anything that covers the center, basically as a window, but is only in the center of it and not the edge? Unfortunately, I do not think such things exist. Okay, well, then that's obviously not going to work. So I'm just gonna put the wall in. I was wanting to actually put a window in between, but I don't want to have, like, I feel like that'd be really difficult to deal with. I don't know. I'll that'll be something that I brainstorm later. So okay, so here is our initial thing. You know what? Actually, I can do this. This will be actually pretty easy. So I can just go copy, and I can paste, paste, paste. I gotta make sure I do it on this end so that it gets it over there. Paste. There we go. And of course it didn't paste it over here. Darn. Because it doesn't see it as an actual symmetry. It's not needed for the symmetry and stuff. Okay, so remove that. Oh. Wait. Symmetry. Symmetry turned off for some reason? Is it viewing? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, it's viewing this as a separate structure? Aha, there we go. I figured out how to do it. Okay, I see. So it pastes it in place. Aha, that's tricky. Oh, I did not notice. I did not know that. Today I learned. There you go. So then, okay, so it probably would have been faster if I would have done it the other way, but now I know for next time. Okay, cool. So there's the beginning. We're gonna have an entrance. Gotta start everything off with some sort of an entrance. So let's make it like a 3. But I don't know how wide I want this whole thing to be. Actually, this is probably pretty good, at least for the beginning. Have it be, let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it actually seems pretty fine. So let's make this entrance a 3x3. That's a nice, pretty decent sized entrance for you to fly through to kind of start. And then you're gonna go. Okay, so there's gonna be multiple, I guess, phases or challenges. Challenges is a better word. There's gonna be multiple challenges. So one of them I'll probably set up to be something like pillars coming up. Let's see. So that connected there. And let's make sure, actually, you know what? I want to do this. Do that, remove that one. Like that. Okay, sweet. And now what I can do is I can end up actually, oh. Wait, what? I'm wanting, hold on, symmetry is weird. Okay. Making this stuff even and centered and stuff. Okay. And then if I build this one out. Yeah, actually I like that. So that way it's more rectangular instead of square. Yeah, that works. Okay, that works. Okay, so right off the bat, you're gonna have a pillar here, and let's even put a pillar here and here. Okay, and let's put like a 3 space gap in between each thing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna finish building this wall now that I think about it, because I need to build off of it. At least for this phase, I need to build off of it. Okay. Boink. And last one. Boink. There we go, good enough. Good enough for now. Okay, so then we're gonna have 3 space. 1, 2, 3. And then let's make it actually pretty simple for the beginning. Ooh, let's back that off. Yeah, this is still fairly simple. There we go. So here's how it is so far. You come through, you can dive off, spin. Ooh, you gotta make sure you have the spin stuff in. Okay, so that's so far so good. And then we got 1, 2, 3. Let's go with another horizontal, and we'll just stick it like this. Getting a little bit more tricky, but still definitely doable. Okay, got the spacing right on that, correct? Yes. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna color these different. That way you can differentiate between the wall and the obstacle. Okay, so then we got another 3. Let's go with another vertical, but this time 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go right here. It's gonna be here and there. It's gonna be a little bit tighter. There we go. And up here, there we go. So it's a little bit tighter. It's already tightening up back here, but still, you know, is predictable. You could pretty much go straight line all the way to the 3rd one, and then just shift over. But now you're at a point where you gotta really move, and so that's there. And then I'm actually gonna have a 5, so you can kind of regain your balance and stuff after that, because we had 4 obstacles, right? Yeah, 4 obstacles, and now let's do this, actually. I'm gonna build this out 1. Because I just thought of something that might be able to help me out. Okay, break that. So we're going to X. Yes. Then we're going to paste. There. And there. Oops. Dang it. Yes. Okay, that worked out fine. And I can combine these later. Is there a way that... Can I just sit right here and do it? Nope. It wants to be up a little bit more, but I can probably... Oh, I get closer. That's going to be part of the thing. There. There we go. Look at that. That's all nice. And then all I have to do to fix this is do that and that. And there you go. Now it's all merged together. Awesome. So that's good. What I might do is actually build out a little bit farther, and instead of doing one at a time, just do chunks at a time. But that'll come later. Okay, so we're gonna have a 5 gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then an obstacle. And now this is where it's gonna get tricky. So we're gonna do here, there, 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 and there. But we're going to do this. Boom, boom, oops. Boom, boom. And I guess have one here. We're gonna remove these. And you know what? Let's make it a let's take it down a notch now that I think about it. Boing, boing, boing. There we go. Let's take it down a notch. Let's not make it super thick. There we go. So take it down to there. Let's add another one, but we'll make sure it's a good gap. Let's see, so that's one block. I'm gonna consider that a block, even though there's actually a space there. So 1, 2, 3. Put one there. There we go. And then up. And then over. And then up one more. There we go. And then I'll probably end up doing the same thing right here, but I'll just continue on real quick. And then what I'll probably end up doing is do the same thing. So 1, 2, 3. Except this time I'm gonna go in the opposite direction. This is the wall, right? No, the wall isn't built. Okay, just want to double check. 1, 2, 3 here. So there, 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 so on and so forth. Kind of being a little bit shorter now because I just realized how long this is taking. So then I'm gonna have another crisscross, and then what I'll do, let me paste in a couple more of these. Paste. I gotta get closer. Come on. You know, I can actually, here, hold on, I can do this. I can back up, control, scroll wheel. We'll actually do that. That's 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now if I can copy that. There we go. Now we're talking. There we go. And we'll just do one more. I think because I'm in the way. There we go. Okay. And now I can break form. Break form. Break form. There we go. Now we got a nice big thing. And then I think on this next one, we'll put an X. But what I'm going to make sure of is that when I do my X, you still don't have a straight shot. Because you want to make sure that there's not like one path that you can take and you can thread the needle and stuff. You got to make sure that you got it set up so that you actually have to do stuff. Okay? Like actually have to move and stuff. So that's gonna be here. So 1, 2, 3. So this is my X. I'm just gonna put like a little marker here. I don't know why I put that block there or there. There we go. So this is gonna be my X. Something like that. I'll make it actually look all pretty with the angles. And then, so that's only 3, but that's okay because it kind of got crazy there. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what I'm going to do is here, we're going to do the fun house. Okay. Which one is it? This one? Sure, it actually really doesn't matter. Yes, it does, because you want to be able to see through it from this end. Oh, that is shiny. Wow, where's the sun? It's right there. Why is it so shiny right there? Oh, do I have my light on? Oh, I do. That's why. Haha. Okay, so we'll remove that. And rotate. Okay, but we want to make sure the spacing is still correct. So 1, 2. Actually, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, you want it here. Remove that one. There you go. There's still a 5 gap. Okay. And then it's the obstacle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's the obstacle. Okay, so then I might end up picking the other windows and putting it the other way, but I think for now. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have stuff like this. we will remove that one. But what I'll do is it'll be just a one path. So yes, technically you could memorize it. You can memorize the other things too. And you'll know exactly where the path is. But, so you have to be like, okay, here's this path, and then there's this path. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in like a little turn. You have to go back this way for a second, and then you come back. Like I'm going to put like little barriers, not just going, this way, but also going, if I can do it right, like this. See how this is going? Except I have to make sure that I have them facing the correct direction, because right now it's reflective. Well, yeah, that's gonna be tough. It's gonna be kind of tough figuring out which side's the reflective side and which side's not, and how to orientate it so that it's kind of confusing, but still fun. So I'm gonna make basically kind of a maze. What I'm gonna do is I'm just actually gonna make it on the floor first, just with one layer instead of all the layers, and then I can just build it up. Okay, so I didn't have time to do the grinder machine today, but it's probably a good thing because I still haven't worked out a design. I had a lot of this actually in my head. I just needed to formally lay it out, which I hadn't done yet until now. But the grinder design we will do next time. I'm also hopefully gonna have some progress done on the dome, some progress on my secret project, and let's see. Hopefully maybe we can do a test run of this. I have another component I want to add. I think after the maze, I'm gonna actually have a gravity component. I haven't worked out the details of that, but I want to have it actually be like gravity jumping obstacles. I have to see how far the person can jump and stuff like that before I can really get into that. Oh, right, there's a private sale up there. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Oh, I could put a window on this side. Yeah, I could put windows on like a side like this, and what I'll do is I'll make sure it's see-through from this side, so see-through from the outside, but you can't see it out this way, so it looks like it's pretty much like a wall. That's a good idea. And I'll probably do it on the top as well, so that way you got the side and the top, so spectators can be like watching the people go through, and then if they, they're up here, they can watch both people go through at the same time, have your friends take bets on, if you're the faster or if Jimmy's faster or whatever. So okay, so that's gonna do it for this episode. Building obstacles takes a bit longer than I thought it did, but I guess at the same time it kind of makes sense because you want to make sure it's balanced to a point. You're not gonna have it perfectly balanced every single time, but that's gonna do it for this episode. I think I had to move him because he was in the way of this other row. I still got to smooth out that edge. You can see it's still kind of rough. But yeah, so yeah, I already talked about it next time. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. I don't got the hand wavy thing available. Have a good one. Bye bye. There you go, I waved.